Good morning and welcome to this morning's class. This morning's class is called Glorious Glutes, and the reason being is because the glutes are such an incredible powerhouse in our body. They stabilize our pelvis, they power us forwards, they're an amazing group of muscles and we need to celebrate them. And of course it's the coronation this weekend as well, so I thought, why not glorious glutes? To tap into that as well, because there will be lots of celebration. So this whole thing is about celebrating your glutes and glorifying them to spice them up and make them work better for you. If you've got a band, this is this is a light one, Gritton. These are quite common, they come in sort of like 5 different colours. So I've got my green one, blocks. Other than that, let's get cracking. So, start by coming down onto your back. Let's just think about the back of the neck being long, shoulder blades open, sacrum resting heavily onto the mat. And just take a moment this morning to breathe into your body. Start to breathe into that low belly space. Feel the belly rise on your inhale, taking up space. Feeling it soften on your exhale. Just notice how your body is feeling this morning. Notice whether you're holding on to any tension or tightness, and if you are, just notice where, and use your breath to send it around the body to those areas, allowing the breath to just move that tension or tightness away. A bit like water flowing around a pipe. And just also think about coming to your mat with no expectation. If you have an expectation for your practice, just try and let that go. Because so often holding these expectations just never serves us. So come with an open mind, an open heart, and just come to experience the joy of being on your mat and moving your body. And exploring, noticing how you feel things, where you feel things. Look at it through a curious lens. And then just take a moment to tune into your mind, notice whether that feels busy, still, calm, anxious. And just let go of any unwanted thoughts that might be whizzing around this morning, thoughts, feelings, emotions. Just let go of them on your next exhale. You can visualize popping them on that imaginary cloud and just letting that cloud float past your eyes. They'll be there later, but for now, give yourself this chance to be connected, to be tapped out from the external and tuned into the internal. Last breath here. And then we're going to start by coming up into our low bridge. So hands to the thighs, make sure your feet are a comfortable position away from you. They don't want to be too far and they don't want to be too close. Slowly peel your bum up, coming into your low bridge. Think about tucking your tailbone towards the back of your knees so that you keep your pelvis in neutral. You don't want to be over tucking your pelvis, but you just want to keep it neutral. Make sure your length in the low back is nice and long. We're not lifted too high and compressing. Driving down through those feet, big toe, little toe, heel, that tripod base of support. The neck is long, shoulders are soft. Good, from here we're going to energetically try and push our feet away and hold. They're not going to move, but just try and push them away. Notice what fires up in the body. Release, try and pull those heels back towards your bum. Feel again what lights up. Release, push those feet away. Good, keep the breath soft. Release, pull those heels towards your bum. Good. Last time, push them away. Again, notice if you can start to feel this in your glutes. Release, pull them back towards your bum. Good. And then just come back to neutral, and from here you're going to start to flutter your legs. So your knees are going to flutter outwards, controlling into that glute med, feeling it all the way up into your glutes, that little flutter. Take the right hand to the sky, pull back on the right fingers with the left hand, push up to the ceiling, spread through the palm, spread through the forearm. Breathe. Nice. Swap sides, remember you're pushing up with the same force that you pull back. Try not to lock out or hyperextend through the elbow, so keep the connection into the shoulder. Keep just fluttering those legs, spreading through this left forearm, and then take your hands to fist, circling these wrist joints both ways, mobilizing, and then big stars, tight fists. And we're going to do my favorite jazz hands. So you've got a lot going on. You've got your legs fluttering and your hands pulsing, warming up these wrists and forearms. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Pause and then roll upper back, middle back, lower back, down to the mat. Nice work. Good. From here, excuse me, moving on to our abdominals. So hands frame, interlace behind the head, elbows frame our face. We're going to take the left knee over the left hip. Remember, keep your pelvis in neutral. Inhale here, exhale, lift. Low belly pulls down and back, hug in towards the midline. Good. Inhale, slowly come down. Exhale, we lift. Ribs knitting in towards the 2 front hip points. You're going to tap the left foot and then inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. Tap the left toe, extend the left leg so it's in line with the left right knee. Rebend the knee, tap the toe again, lift the foot, inhale, come down. Keep that foot hovered. Exhale, we lift again. Tap the left toe, extend through the leg, rebend the knee, tap the toe, twist to the left. Slice the right arm to the outer edge of the left thigh, reach past the left thigh. Don't fall onto this left shoulder, lift up into it, into the sky. Good, hand behind the head, inhale, come down. Good. Exhale, we lift. Tap the left toe, extend through the leg, tap the left toe again, twist to the left, slice the arm, left hand comes to meet it, right hand takes left wrist, pull towards the bottom of the mat. Options to hover the right foot, keep pulling into the midline. This should feel spicy. Foot down, hand behind the head, inhale, come down, swap sides. So inhale here, right leg lifts, exhale, lift, hug into the midline, lift up into the elbows. Remember, we're pulling back, we're not pushing and bracing into those top abs. Inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. Right toe taps, right leg extends, right knee bends, taps again, inhale, come down. Good. Keep that pelvis still. Exhale, we lift. You want that little gap in the base of the spine. Right toe taps, right leg extends, knees in line, rebend the knee, tap the toe, twist to the right, slice the left arm to the outer edge of the right thigh. Don't let that hand push on the thigh, reach it past. This should be feeling like warm. Spicing up, hands behind the head, inhale, come down. Good. Last one, exhale, lift. Tap the toe, extend the leg, knees in line, rebend the knee, tap the toe, twist to the right, slice the left arm comes to meet it, left hand takes the right wrist and pull forwards towards the bottom of the mat. Hug into that midline, this is spicy! Good, hands behind the head, inhale, come down, just bring your knees into your hips, give them a little, into your chest. Just have a little massage of that sacrum, then we're going to rock and roll 3 times on our spine, getting a little bit of movement into the spine. Try and soften back as softly as you can so that you're getting as much vertebral sort of movement and motion. If you slap back down to the mat, you're not working into your spine enough. So think about that control. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Just take a couple of free cat-cows for yourself. So just moving through the spine this morning. And then maybe taking a barrel roll to get into the sides. Again, just going through the cat-cow. Your choice to move how you like through these cat-cows. Good. Come back to stillness. Now from here, this is where you can grab your band. If you don't have a band, as I say, don't worry. All of this can be done banded or unbanded, but it just gives it a little extra challenge to have the band. So back to wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Set the shoulders on the back body. Make sure you're connecting the floor to the shoulder, and then we're going to start with a fire hydrant on the left leg. So left knee out to the side, and then we take the foot up to the sky in a donkey kick. Bring it back down, out to the side, up to the sky in a donkey kick. But remember, when you lift that leg up to the sky, I'm not arching in my back. Okay, I'm just pulsing from the glute. Good, we've got 10 of these. Good. Squeeze. Coming to 4. How still can you keep your whole core container? Equal weight through the hands, slapping that belly. Draw the neck back in space. Small pulses. As you squeeze that bum to the sky, you're just giving that massive glute muscle a little pulse, okay? So you're not dumping into the back, you're just engaging that bum muscle. Put your brain in your bum. Nice, keep drawing the neck back in space. Good work, guys. Nice, let's do 3 more. We all know my counting is appalling. 2, nice, squeeze, and 1. Good, brilliant. And then keep this left leg lifted and we donkey pulse for 10, 9, hug the belly, 8, draw the neck back in space, set those shoulders, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Bring that leg down. Give your bum a rub. It will tap if it needs it. Should be feeling nice and warm. Good. From here, we start on the other side. So right knee out and then sole of the foot to the sky. Squeeze. Right knee out to the side, sole of the foot to the sky. And remember, when we take the right knee out, I'm not lifting my pelvis, tipping my pelvis. I'm moving in my hip, okay? So I'm keeping my pelvis level as I find the movement in my hip joint. Very important difference. We want a stable pelvis and a mobile hip. Squeeze that glute. Good. I reckon we've got another 5. Draw the neck back in space. Slap the belly. Good. 3. Good. Keep that right knee tracking out. Imagine you've got a ruler that you're tracking it out on as you take it out to the side. Don't let it go diagonally back. Good. And then from here, hold that leg and pulse for 10, 9, hugging the belly, working from the glute. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice work, guys. Celebrating these glorious glutes already. Come down now into dolphin. Interlace the hands, forearms on the mat. Release the neck, tuck the toes, lift to the sky. Stabilize through the shoulders. Slurp into the belly. Good. From here, left heel to bum. Circle 3 times in this left hip joint. Mobilize this juicy, juicy joint. It's a huge joint and we need to make sure it's well lubricated. Swap feet, right heel to bum. Circle, try and make those circles as fluid as you can. And just really think about, are you getting into the space that you need to? Or are you only moving in certain places? Do you feel restricted in a certain part of the circle? Good. Come down. Breathe into that back body. Take a child's pose. Your knees can be wide or together. And just draw that breath deep down to the belly and across the back body. In and out through the nose. Nice. And then when you're ready, come and stand at the top of the mat. Bring your blocks if you've got them. Soft knees. Lengthen the spine. Remember, stack the head over the shoulders. Everything is in neutral. So neutral pelvis. Lengthen the spine. Arms forwards and up. Reach through those fingertips. Hinge. Send the bum back. Plant the hands. Right foot steps back. Lower the right knee. Bring the body up. Squeeze this right bum cheek. Lengthen the spine. Roll the shoulders. Really juicy shoulder roll. Breathe. Good. Hands to the mat, step back, plank. Zip up through the front line of the body. Squeeze the bum, hug the belly, shoulders are in neutral. Don't let the neck drop forwards. If this feels too much, come to half plank. I don't want to see you puffing up and drawing your shoulder blades apart, okay? If you haven't already, lower the knees, slowly lower with control. Head to the shoulders stay lifted, elbows go back. Good. Wide arm baby cobra, hands off the side of the mat, pull the chest through. Squeeze the bum, maybe nod the chin to the chest a few times. Really squeeze those elbows and shoulder blades towards the spine. Should feel yummy. Good. Release, frame the shoulders, tuck the toes. Lift up and back, down dog. Have a little pedal of those feet, opening up into the back line of the body this morning. Maybe you've had a sticky sleep, so this should feel yummy. Good, and then take the right leg forwards, lower the back knee, bring the body up. Back toe is touch, you're pushing through the back toe, you're squeezing this left bum cheek, elevating your body out of the mat, reaching towards the sky through the crown of your head. Roll those shoulders. Again, maybe you feel a bit sticky, maybe your body feels brilliant, but whichever way, we're just rolling through those shoulders. Getting some really yummy fluid motion. Lift them up, pull them back. Good. Hands to the top of the mat, back foot steps in, come up to stand. Nice. We're going to move on to our first sequence. So we're starting with a squat. So we're doing a hinge rather than thinking about squatting with our knees coming forwards. Nothing wrong with the knees coming forwards, but this, we're getting bang for buck by sending our bum back, okay? So knees stay over the ankles, and we send the bum back, lengthen the spine. Sit back, squeeze those glutes, and then squeeze them as you come up to stand. Drive through the floor, good. Nice. 3 more. Good. Breathe in and out through the nose. Use the breath to help you. Good. And then come down and pulse for 10. Slurp the belly. Sit back into those glutes. Don't pitch in the pelvis. Good. Keep breathing. Neck in line with the spine. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. From here, step back, coming to the floor. Knees to the floor. You can either have your hands crossed across your chest, maybe clasped as fists in front of you. But from here, you're going to take the right foot forwards, left foot forwards, so you're in a low squat. Come back. We're doing this 10 times, so stay low. Brilliant move. We've got to always be working to make sure that whatever age we can get off the floor without using our hands, okay? That's the challenge. Can we get ourselves up off the floor? Is our body mobile enough, strong enough to help do that? Good. Stay low. Squeeze the glutes. Sit back. Good. Nice. Keep slurping that belly. Good work, guys. Let's do 3. Good. 2. Nice. Last one. 1. Good. Stay low. Nice. Hands to the mat. We're going to lift up and back to down dog. Have a little pedal if you want. Equal weight through hands and feet. From here, we're walking our feet. So the right leg lifts, squeeze that bum, pop it down. Left leg lifts, squeeze that bum. Breathe. Gosh, it's warm. Keep working. Squeeze the bum. We're taking the leg into extension as we lift it back. The glute needs to help us get there. Good. Keep breathing into the back body. In and out through the nose. Equal weight through hands and feet. Reach through that toe. The leg wants to be long. Good. 2 more. Nice. Keep working, guys. And then take the right leg, step it forwards, lower the back foot to 45 degrees so that you're in a warrior 1, okay? So front on, front foot's forwards, back foot about 45 degrees, but you want your pelvis to be as facing far enough forwards as you can. And if you feel like you need to take your foot wider, take your foot wider. None of this, your foot has to be behind the front foot rubbish, okay? Do what's good for your body. From here, neutral pelvis, interlace the hands behind the back, reach them away from you so you open through the chest. Gaze can go slightly up and then surrender. Surrender towards that front leg. Sit back into that right glute. Reach through those fingertips and let your neck release. Maybe let your mouth open, your tongue hang out.
Maybe sigh it out with a little, let it all go. From here, engage your glutes, use your abdominals to lift you back up. We're coming to warrior two, arms wide. Great job, guys. Inhale here, exhale, reverse. Reach through those fingertips, lift into the side body. Inhale through to the middle. Exhale, variation. Good. Keep squeezing this right glute. Back through the center. Reverse. Breathe. Reach through those fingertips. Good. Back through the middle. Left arm over. Options. Take that front heel up to give you a bit more spice. Good. Back through the middle. Reverse. Nice work, guys. Through the middle. Left arm over, lift up into those left ribs, hands to the mat, right heel to, hit my teeth with my necklace, right heel to bum, circle 3 times in that hip joint, keep pulling the heel to the bum, and again, get as much range into that hip, step that right foot forward, step the left foot forwards, come up to stand. Nice work, guys. Let's do the other side. Hopefully you're starting to feel full of energy and the bum's hopefully getting a little bit warm. So, starting with the squats again. Sit back, squeeze the glutes, sit back. Remember, we're hinging, so bum goes back. Get that hip hinge. It's such an invaluable move for us, and it's something that our body is designed to do thousands and thousands of times over and over. Good. Keep breathing. Nice. Sit back into those glutes. Squeeze. 3, 2. Nice work, guys. 1. Keep smiling. Sit back and pulse for 10. 9. Drive through the feet. Good. Squeeze into those glutes. Slurp the belly. Good. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Hands to the mat. Step back onto your knees. So, let's go again. Left foot forwards. Right foot forwards, left foot back, right foot back. Keep it low, keep it controlled, keep it slow. Can you keep your balance as you move? How much control can you put yourself back down onto the mat with? Good. 4, stay low. Good. 5, good. Keep it slow. Good. 6, good. Slurp the belly. Nice. Again, a vital movement for us. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Keep slurping everything into the midline. Use your body to help you move. Okay, we're working to integrate so that our whole body starts to work in a connected manner rather than as single entities. Good. Nice. Good work, guys. From here, hands to the mat. Lift up and back, down dog. Again, have a little pedal. Maybe let that mouth come open, let the tongue out. Let any sound that you feel you want to release this morning, just come out, a big sigh. Good. From here we do our walks. So squeeze the left glute, lift the left leg. Swap, right leg lifts, reach. Left leg lifts, good. Right leg lifts. Keep slurping up into the abdominals. Don't let yourself weight through your feet, okay? Equal weight through hands and feet, but your core, your whole core container is helping you here. Really slurp up more into that pelvis. If you feel like you're loading, use your abdominals more. Good. Reach through that foot, squeeze that bum. Nice work, guys. Last one. Good. And then from here, left leg goes long, step it towards the top of the mat. Plant the back foot to about 45 degrees, but comfortable for your body. Pelvis faces forward. Really think about that neutral pelvis. Interlace the hands behind the back. We're in warrior one. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Slightly lift up. Open and then surrender. Forwards over that front leg. Engage this left glute. Drive through the feet. Slurp up into the belly. Reach those arms to the sky. Release the neck, let it nod, let it be soft. Take a breath here. In and out through the nose. And then use yourself to lift yourself up Engaging your muscles, arms out, warrior two, facing the right edge of the mat. Inhale here, exhale, reverse. Lift up into this left side body. Inhale through the middle, exhale, right arm over, reach. Good, options to lift that front heel if you want a bit more. Squeeze this left bum cheek as you reverse, back through the middle, right arm over. Don't let that knee come in, keep it in line with the toes. Good. Slap everything up into the middle, the abdominals, use them to help you. Good, last one I think. Lift up, really send the energy into those ribs, right arm over, reach. Good, and then land the hand, left heel to bum, circle 3 times in this left hip joint. Should be starting to feel so juicy. And the other way. Good. And then we step towards the top of the mat. Other foot comes in, come up to stand. Nice work, guys. Right, it's about to get a bit spicier. So, if you've got your band, grab it now. We're going to pop that round our thighs. And then we can pretty much do this whole sequence with the band round our thighs. So, rooting down through the floor. Imagine someone's pulling you from the crown of the head up to the sky. Ribs drawing in, neutral pelvis, arms reach forwards, lift them up, lengthen the spine, hinge back. Plant the hands, come back to quadruped. Good. From here, we take the left leg long, shoulders set on the back body, neck draws back in space. Reach that left leg long, squeeze that left bum cheek. And then we tap the left foot off to the left of the mat, lift it up and over, holding those abdominals, okay? So keep your body as still as you can. You're using your hip joint and your glutes to move the leg up and over. We don't want to be doing this, okay, and moving like a noodle or a worm maybe, or a caterpillar through the middle, okay? Good, keep drawing the neck back in space. Equal weight through the hands and the feet. Nice work, guys. Good, we've got 10 of these. Let's do another 3, good, 2, nice, and 1. Good job. Nice. From here, come onto your right hand side. We're coming to a clam. A couple of variations here, but make sure for your alignment, elbow under shoulder, really hug that down the back first. Lift out from the right hand side. Hips are stacked, okay? We don't want one higher than the other. Make sure they're stacked. Heels in line with the bum. You can either do a normal clam, make sure you don't tip back in the tip back in the pelvis, or you can take the whole leg off. This is the option that is sort of in the flow, so to speak. I'm just giving you other options. And then third option, if you want to challenge yourself even more, is lift your bottom hip away and lift that top leg up and out. Slurp that right shoulder down the back. Don't do this if you feel like you don't have the stability in the shoulder, okay? We need to let our egos go and just focus on what we can do well in our body to make it stronger, more stable, more adaptable. Good. But doing things that we're not ready for is counterproductive. So let's bring the hands behind us. We're coming into our reverse table, so lift up, and then we're going to start to walk. Left to right, open through the chest, dial those hands out energetically so you're getting that connection up into the shoulders, squeeze the glutes, hug the abdominals. Nice work, guys. Good. Hopefully you're getting nice and sweaty, because I am warm. Good, let's do another 4. Good, 2, nice work, and 1. Good, from here, rotate back to the top of the mat, and we're going to do our down dog walks again, okay? So, sorry, no, we're not. We're coming back to the mat. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, we're on our backs. Lift up, load this left glute, lift the right knee over the hip, and lift and lower for 10, for 9. Options, hands on the hips. Good. 7, squeeze into that left glute, 6, 5, 4, push down through the whole of the foot. Use everything in your body to help you. Good. And 1, lower. Now we turn over, coming to our down dog walks. Good. So, starting that left and then the right. Really reach through the toes or the heel, but have that leg long. Squeeze that bum as you lift up. Nice work. We've got 10 of these. Keep breathing into the body. We're working in our shoulders here. The whole core container. No way is down dog or any variation of a rest pose. Anyone who tells you that is somewhat delusional. Done well, it's a good pose. Very strong pose. Good. Nice. One more each side. Good. Last one. And then we step the left foot forwards, rotate to the right of the mat, side lunge. Sit back into those glutes, okay? You keep the band on there if you can. Move left to right. Really sit back into those glutes. So hinge back, slurp the belly, keep the spine long. Don't let the knee come miles over the toes, okay? Bit like hinging back at the beginning. You sit back into the glutes. Hinge. Good. Rotate back to the top of the mat. Come up to stand. And we'll do the other side. Whew. I am warm. Soft knees. Arms forwards and up. Length through the spine. Elevate. Hinge from the hips. Bum goes back. Plant the hands back to our quadruped. Shoulders, are they sitting in neutral? Is the neck flopping forwards or is it drawing back in space? The abdominals, are you slurping the low belly up, connecting into that middle diamond between the two front hip points. Knees under hips, we take the right leg back, get your position, slurp into your belly, and then lift the leg, tap it off to the right, lift it up and over for 1. Good. For 2. Good. Keep squeezing that bum. Nice. 3. Good. Slurp the belly. 4. Keep the weight equal through the hands. Nice. 5. Good. Really reach through that long. Squeeze that butt cheek. Put your brain into your bottom. Good. 8. Nice. 9. Good. And 10. Nice work. And then from here we come over into our clam options. So, clam, heels together, or we lift the top leg. Really make sure this left shoulder is stabilizing. We don't want it sliding up to the ear, so lift out of the mat in this left side. And then options to challenge, level up again, but remember, only if you're stable in this left shoulder. I don't want you to be collapsing if this feels too challenging. Good, so I'm going to stay down here. Good. Nice. Lifting the leg up. Good. 3. Squeeze that glute. 2. Working the glute med. Good. 1. And then from here, reverse into our reverse table. Squeeze the glutes, open through the chest, dial the hands out energetically. Walk the feet left to right. Good. Keep slurping into the midline, squeezing the bum. Everything's supporting you here. Nice. Keep the control. Okay? I'd rather you did a few in real good control than rush through stuff, losing control. It's much more important to find that stability through the movement than using momentum. We don't want momentum to power us. Good. Nice. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Nice work, guys. Lower to the mat. Come onto your back. Let's lift up into this right glute. So left knee over the left hip. Squeeze the bum, lift up. Again, stabilizers with the arms on the floor to lift and lower like that. Or if you want to level it up, hands on the pelvis. Really make that glute work. If it's tired, give it a tap. Make sure the brain is fully in the bum. 4, nice. 5, squeeze. 6, push out of the floor. 7, now keep the breath soft. 9, 10, release, good. Lift yourself up, hands to the mat, step over to your down dog walk. So lift, right, then left. Reaching through those legs, working in the hip joint, squeezing the bum, good. Keep the leg long, keep lifting up and out of the mat, so slurping into the abdominals, pushing into the hands. Neck is in line with the spine. Good, we don't want to be sinking our chest towards our thighs, we want to be really pushing and strong into the mat. Good, let's do 2 more. Right, and then left. Nice work, and then step the right foot forwards, rotate to the left, side lunge, sit back, lengthen the spine. Nice work, guys. Hinge back into those glutes. Keep the breath soft, in and out through the nose. Arms can go out wide if that feels good, but really pull each hip back as you sit left to right. Slurp the belly so you don't pitch in the pelvis. Good. Rotate back to the top of the mat. Kick your band off. And let's go on to our final sequence. Leveling it up again. It's about to get super spicy. So, soft knees.